Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, with the rain. I guess it is raining. So that's fair. Also, I don't know if it still is, but at what? Yeah, no, it still is. Old Harmony. I don't know. Anyway, October 23rd, Sunday evening. It's time. Why does it always do that wrong? I have to hit properties for it to show up for some reason. I don't ever understand why that's the case, but Saturday was a day. Today is a day. Just get started, yeah? Pause. Unpause here. Yes, it is a RuneScape song. That was what I was saying. Control it. I'm being lied to. Lied to. Being lied to. Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to try this again, I guess. I don't know why it's not recognizing it. Haven't had that problem yet. You got level 95 fire making. Nice. Ba-dump. Alright, will you work this? No. You've just decided that you don't want the joypad to be recognized. Very, very cool. Very cool. Really appreciate that. Appreciate that. Later's deciding that it wants to change its mind on what's going on, apparently. I guess I have to reconfigure the whole thing, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Right, A, B, B, go, L, R, select, start. Okay. Hey, you're gonna do this again. Of course. Of course. Level 95? Weren't you only level 92 or something not long ago? Anyway, we're in the cave now, so that's got that going. Oh, we're in like we made it through the first section of the cave, I believe. The situation. Painting is done. Nice. Okay. Last time there was like a secret going through the water, I think. I'm also trying to think what I've come to remember. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, DKR is actually huge. I was trying to think, wait a second. Pikachu is problematic. We have nothing really to stall against it, but then I was like, wait, we have DKR. We won't have really any super effective moves on the Blastoise that Red has, because he has like each of the regular starters, I think. And then Pikachu and Snorlax, and then something else. So we may end up throwing some TM fighting type move on it. Or actually, maybe Gunsel being a ghost type just owns Snorlax? That's potentially a possibility. Charizard, we could go RPB or Gunsel or Gator. The water type, Gator and Havens. Venusaur, RPB, Pikachu, DKR, Snorlax, maybe the ghost type. Anyway, basically I'm trying to think, what do I want Like, do I want to put somebody in front that's gonna be getting most of the experience right now? We would really only need Gyarados for... I guess we would want it for Charizard, and we would want it for... Yeah, whatever. We'll leave Gyarados in front. Okay, nothing there. Let's go up. I don't really want to use Repels, actually. Anything over there? No. I don't really want to use Repels because we do kind of need to... we do sort of need to get more XP if we can. Because from what I recall, everything of his is going to be like 70 plus. So, getting some extra farming is probably good. And we brought a bunch of elixirs and stuff to redo... Okay. To redo our EP. So, like, we'll be able to restore that. Alright, nothing else this way. That's fine. Okay. A Golduck. Nice. Damn, everything is very high level here, huh? What do you get at 95 for fire making? Alright, nothing hidden there. Another Golduck, huh? So, from what I remember, Thrash was like 90 BP? While Hyper Beam is, what, 150? So... Okay, apparently nothing. So... I'm pretty sure Hyper Beam wouldn't one-shot, so then it would take longer. Because we would have to charge and then do another move again. Alright. You were asked to make a list for Xmas and you're struggling. What do you have so far? Yeah. Ouch. 2 pairs of pants, eShop gift cards. What, Steam or the Nintendo eShop? HDMI capture card. Nice. Here's an idea. Of course it did Feint Attack, even though it's mostly been doing normal type moves. Rest. Okay. I guess that's a thing. Nintendo. Did I miss? Okay. This is stupid. Okay. There you go. That should not have taken that long, but it did. Quagsire. Alright, we actually need to heal you because you're too low. I would recommend things that are things that you already have, but if it broke, you would be like, ugh, that's annoying, and I have to replace that. But that you use often. Does that make sense? I guess I'm going this way first. Because in the early part of the room, going in the water was a backtrack, so I'm going to assume that again here. This I will Hyper Beam. So, an example for me would be like sunglasses. I'll often wear sunglasses when I'm running. Even when it's not sunny, but because it's annoying if you're in the woods and there's bugs, or, you know, just wind blowing into your eyes, or a tree branch, you know. So if my sunglasses broke, that'd be annoying. So I was like, well, get me another one so I'll have a backup in case my current one breaks, and then you'd be like, oh, now I gotta go to the store to do the thing and get the back. But now you already have the backup. So things that you use often, that if it broke, you'd just be like, ugh. You'd make that kind of noise. Like, ah, this is an annoyance I have to deal with now. Those are usually good ones in my book. It's usually simple stuff. And either you have a specific one that you like, that you can just tell the person what you want, or we're here already? That was it? We're here already? That was not a long trip. I thought that was gonna be a lot longer. Well, that was strange. Huh. Well, I could certainly farm some onyx eyes. Any secret stuff over here? No. Okay, I don't know what's causing that to happen. A little concerning, so I'm gonna save. Sure. I'll close it. Alright, so no secrets here. Tripping over wires. Let's beat Red's ass. Well, I'm a little scared, if I'm gonna be honest. Our, you know, Mount Silver was not as long as I remember. So, we didn't really get any extra levels here in between. Yeah, his average is definitely gonna be like 70 or above. Alright, let's see what we have here for items. King's Rock, that's for flinch. Focus Band. Probably. This one's weird because, you know, it's sort of like Focus Sash, except it's not 100%. And the reason it would be good on Rob is because then you maybe could get 2 turns of healing, or like a revive and a heal off if he lives twice. Leftovers on Lugia makes sense. There's part of me that wants to try to win without adding any extra TMs, but at the same time, I mean, I guess we can. It's not like we've taken so long to get here, you know what I mean? Quick Claw on DKR makes sense to me because DKR is really slow. Though they're probably gonna outspeed me in every aspect anyway, but... Okay, so you have how much PP on your move? 8, 4, 5, 7. You probably should restore stuff. Okay, so first of all, first PP of one move by the rare candies. First moves of all moves by. Might as well just do this. Oh, I should heal. I don't think RPB learns Flamethrower until like fucking 65 or some shit. So, not great. We're pretty far away from that. How much HP is Gyarados on? Full. Everyone's full except Gunzel, so we should heal Gunzel still. Bitterberry is not crazy on Gyarados, but probably Mystic Water is still better. But I guess first we're gonna Hyper Potion Gunzel here to be full. I did save before doing this. Mystic Water, give it to Gyarados. And then, what are we gonna give RPB? Do we just give it the XP share? Because there's no other really hold items that do anything that matters, so I guess so. smart enough to learn now. I think I want to do at least 1 or 2 attempts without, like without using TM changes and stuff, but take a look at them now so we can consider it for later. Toxic on Lugia seems like it could be pretty sick. I don't know if anything even learns Zap Cannon here. Why the hell does Gator learn Zap Cannon? Anyway. Earthquake on DKR would definitely be one to try if we don't. Wow, everything can learn it. Also, Gunzel's not bad to be honest, but probably DKR cause stab. Right, Psychic and Shadow Ball could be option. More likely Shadow Ball than Psychic. Well, although I guess Lugia is Psychic flying, right? So you would probably give it to Lugia, but. Ice Punch. That will be an interesting one to know if anyone can learn this. Just Rob, so that's not worth it. I mean, Lugia having Swift is so bad, but... I assume no one else can learn Thunder Punch. Beside... Oh, I guess RPB can, huh? That's interesting, but probably not good. 3 meter, Detect, Press, Attract, Thief, Steel Wing. I would assume that Lugia can learn Steel Wing, but I don't know. It's weird because RPB, like Fire Punch is not really much better than... I don't even know if it is better. And then we have already down here to these, huh? Okay. We have like no ice moves except for Icy Wind and Ice Punch, which are both pretty bad. Well, Ice Punch isn't bad, but we have no one that can learn it that it really is good for. Dynamic Punch on DKR could be interesting, but... Let's save. Actually, let's not save yet. Let's change our order. I'm pretty sure that he starts with Pikachu. I could be wrong, and if I am, then so be it, I guess. The good thing here is that Gunzel is Ghost type for the Snorlax. I'm pretty sure Snorlax will not be able to do anything. The problem would maybe be that, you know, like, that maybe we can't kill Snorlax either, so. Yeah. I do think I do think we're gonna end up having to do some TMs like throw Toxic on Lugia and such, but we'll give it a try. Okay. Alright. Time. ... Red fight music. There he is. Alright, it is Pikachu, like I... Okay, level 80. Alright, Bone Meringue. Charm does not work, which is great for us. Is that a crit? That wasn't a crit, that's gonna kill! Okay. Hold the phone! Hold the damn phone. Alright, it's probably gonna bring a water type, right? Or we're a grass type. So this means we're bringing RPB. $77. Okay. I mean, if it does like sunny day, that's kinda helps us. And we're faster? That's a miracle. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I guess that's kind of reasonable. Typhlosion is very fast. That did not do enough. But we're gonna resist this solar beam, so we're okay, right? It's gonna take... I hope 3. If it takes 4, that not exactly great. Okay, it's gonna take 3. Surely this doesn't kill, right? Surely this doesn't kill. Okay, not even half. Okay, okay. And if it was left with a smidge of HP, we'd probably quick attack just in case, but that's pretty good. Espeon is the other one. Okay. Huh. Espeon, huh? Espeon. Now I know Gunzel has Bite, which is super effective, but Bite is also special in Gen 2, and Gunzel is a physical attacker. Havens is Psychic Flying because it's Lugia, but it could have Shadow Ball. I don't really know what this moveset is that Espeon's gonna have. Trying to think. So what we know what's left is Snorlax, Charizard, Blastoise, Espeon, because we've already killed 2, and Espeon's coming out. So that means Charizard, Snorlax, Blastoise. Neither of those RPB is great against. Or yeah, that RPB is great against. So I'm almost thinking we stay in and use Flame Wheel still. We probably are not outspeeding. There is the Psychic. That's probably just gonna kill me. Considering that Solar... I mean, if we live, it's with barely anything. Yeah, okay. Not surprising. Okay, I think we probably go Havens then. Because we want to keep DKR for... I guess we don't need to keep DKR for anything particular. Gator we need to keep for Blastoise and Charizard. Snorlax we want Gunzel. So that leaves DKR and Havens. Havens we know resist Psychic, so I think you just kind of have to do this. And we need you to hit a Hydro Pump. Okay. Hydro Pump is a water type move, which means it's special, so Reflect does not really matter. That did not do very much. But we should resist this. And we have, you know, fucking legendary BST, base stats, or whatever it's called. Base stat total. So we should be able to, you know, recover if needed. We just need to not really miss the Hydro Pumps. So hopefully we can do that. Is that a crit? It is a crit. This should kill, or leave it with very little. If it leaves it with very little, honestly, that's okay. Then I recover, and then, okay, Blastoise. It's a little awkward because Blastoise has better, what do you call it? Defense stats than special defense, and there's a Reflect up, which is a little awkward. But I think this is our plan is to go Gator here, so I think we're gonna. If we can use Havens as little as possible, that's great. A little awkward, right? Because if I Thrash, then I'm gonna get confused. So I think I'd rather just Hyper Beam. Whirlpool, if that's the best move, he's... If... we missed 3 moves in a row, total between us two. Yeah, see, that's the... Okay, now Reflect has faded, so I should have just waited another turn. I almost wonder if I should use, you know, a Revive or something. That did a lot. That did a lot. That didn't do over half. Let's think about this. So what's our situation? Havens is that. RPB is dead. Trying to think what's the plan here. This Blastoise is gonna be very tough for us to kill. Because if we Hyper Beam, we're pretty much guaranteed to die. Because we're gonna charge and then. Yeah, we suspected we would live with very little HP. How much does this do without Reflect? Okay, just that much. And he did hit the Blizzard again. Okay. So, we pretty much have to go Havens. Because DKR is not gonna be able to outspeed this and will surely die in one hit to, I think Recover is the safer decision. Start off with a Recover. Although he does have Blizzard, huh? But he doesn't have many Blizzards left, I would think. He's used at least 4. I mean, how much does Hydro Pump do? He just Rain Danced? I don't know. Might as well see how much it does, and then move on to Swifts. Okay, this is the last Blizzard. I'm pretty sure we can live 1 Blizzard. I hope. But it's gonna do a lot. Unless it crits. It did crit, and we still did live. I think I would rather just heal instead of use Recover. Speed up the healing, you don't need to see that. Yeah, because now it just has Surfs, which are boosted, and I don't resist it, but... Is that another crit? No, that's just that strong? Okay. I think Hydro Pump's gonna do more than Swift will, because Swift is a physical move. Blastoise has better defensive stats. Okay. Okay. Alright, Havens. Snorlax. I would like to send in Gunzel. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna start with is actually just healing Havens. Just because I don't, oh man, this thing is gonna be very annoying to kill. I guess I do this because it could boost my, stats, right? There's a small chance. Yeah, like that. I don't think I'm gonna use all of them, though, because I would want to save at least one for Charizard, because it would be 4x effective. And I just got a speed boost from the first one, so... He does have Rest. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's start using Bites, because we're gonna have to stall this guy out, I think, is what's about to happen. Which you've seen this process before. On Lugia, in fact. So we've seen Amnesia, we've seen Rest, and have we seen any other moves? Alright, strap in. Or Resonant Sleeper, either way. The reason we're using Bite is because we don't want to waste PP on, like, you see this move does no damage anyway. And it has a lot of PP, so we use this instead to speed up the process. Well, not speed up the process, but rather to, not waste our actual damaging move. But I think we're gonna be stalling out this Snorlax. I could use the speed up, but I don't know. We've been trying to on the red fight here. In most gym fights, to not use speed up. Because, you know, it's the real deal now. It's not a trainer battle. It's not a random cave battle. It's the real deal. So. Obviously, Haven's big. Big in this one. Look, I didn't want to have to do it, but I had to, you know, I had to do it. We had to put a little bit of reliance on our level 70 that we caught. A critical hit. So I'm guessing, so we know Rest, we know Amnesia. And it must not have Snore. So its remaining move is what? It wouldn't be Tackle. You what? Body Slam? Although I don't even know if I've seen him use that, but I've also just been spamming Bite, so I haven't been exactly... How much PP does Rest have again? Is it like 15? Thing is, it's a move that takes multiple turns. So after we run out of bites, I'd probably go with Flies, because similar to Rest, it takes some turns to go through. But I think this was definitely our route to victory. Because it was, with him being so high level and also having Amnesia, it was going to be pretty much impossible to kill him before he ever rests, unless we ourselves put it to sleep, or we had maybe a really good fighting type move. Like, and maybe we... Dizzy Punch isn't even that good of a fighting type move, but maybe you hit Dizzy Punch, he gets confused a few times, we hit more Dizzy Punches and kill before it can rest, but even that's not all that much of a guarantee. Oh my god. It's not the most exciting, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Another reason why Bite is faster is because since it does less damage, there's less time spent of the health bar going down and up on Rest. One day. It feels like it has more rest, or I guess Lugia didn't have Rest, it had Recover, but still. Okay. See, that does a little bit more. Even once he's stopped resting, it's once he doesn't, even when he doesn't have Rest anymore, it's gonna be hard to it might take the rest of Gunsel's PP to kill this thing. So I would definitely stay in and try to use the... I'm definitely going to save an Ancient Power. For Charizard. It would be a bit... Poetic's probably not the right word, but it would be nice to have the final blow be done by Gunsel, because it's basically the only change that happened in the game. As far as, like, this is the special thing that was in the hack. Okay, trying to find out if he has more Rest or not. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Hyper Beam. Ideally, this puts it just above dying. Like that. Exactly like that. And that's because in Gen 2 they fixed the bug where like in Gen 1 you could Hyper Beam, and if it killed something you didn't have to recharge. I believe they fixed that in Gen 2. So having it do that and that, so now we don't have to recharge when we get the kill. And now it's time for Charizard. Alright. I don't think you're gonna outspeed, but maybe. You do, because maybe the speed raise. This could honestly kill. It's time for effective. My stats got boosted by an earlier Ancient Powers secondary effect. This could one-shot. Oh, there it is! There it is! Dot dot dot. Let's go! Hell yeah. GG. Done so much damage despite being 20 levels below. Yeah, but all my stuff was usually super effective. And on Charizard's case, 4 times effective, which is a shitload. And, like, the base stats of Aerodactyl are, like, really good. Compared to, I mean, even starters. Charizard, the starters all have some decent base stats, but, like, Aerodactyl is all attack, all speed, like, really good in that sense. So I was not surprised at all at the one shot on Charizard. Hey, Elemental. You did miss it. We literally just beat Red. Moments ago. The only regret that I have is that I would have liked to potentially not use Lugia for Espeon. Like, I think I probably was gonna have to use it against Blastoise. Just because, unless we got past all the blizzards somehow. Even with that, like, Gyarados. Maybe if I gave Gyarados Zap Cannon or whatever, but, or Thunder, or whatever. Some Thunder moves. But that would have required TM, so we wanted to try without that first. There's no way Marowak would have, unless Marowak, nah, even if Marowak got a Quick Claw and got a Thunder Punch, there's no way it would have killed Blastoise at full health, because Blastoise has really good defense stats. And pretty much a guarantee it wouldn't kill. But I would have maybe liked trying to move Marowak in against Espeon instead of going straight to Lugia, just to minimize the amount of Lugia used. But I think I minimized it not so bad, right? Like, I definitely would have liked to give the Espeon another shot. Like, I could have done... Like, the reason RPB died against Espeon was because it was already at half, right? I'm pretty sure RPB would live with full health. So then, what I could have done, like, imagine a world where I don't have Lugia there. Go to Rob, revive RPB, bring back in RPB, get in a Flame Wheel, or, you know, maybe try Marowak, DKR, Bone Meringue, etc. I think it would have been possible. But it wasn't how it went out. I don't know why. I should have probably just went to Marowak. BKR. Maybe I was thinking in case Charizard, but we have Gyarados for Charizard, and we have and Gunzel for Charizard, and Haven's Lugia for Charizard, so I don't know. I mean, I did it, right? So who cares, I guess. It is done. Alright, so I guess we fly back to Pallet? Question mark? Oh, it put me here? Huh. Wait, does that mean if I go this way, I can fly to the other place? Not yet. Because we want to talk to Oak, right? Maybe, because wasn't he the one that told us where Red was? I think so. Were you again? Oh yeah, you're the celebrity. Yeah. Alright, can we fly to... Yes, we can. Pallet Town. Pallet Town. How is progress going? Let's see. You're gonna... You didn't say anything about me beating Red? Come on! What the heck? Now you want to play HGSS again? I don't think blue says anything. Hello. Better not lose until you go. Okay. Well. Oh, I know what we should do. One last thing to check, really. We didn't go into that, like, underground trainer thing. We should probably do that, right? I do like that we did it without using TMs, the red battle. I mean, there was the Marowak one, I guess, but we didn't use Thunder Punch, so... Hi, welcome to our train hall. You may battle a trainer once per day. Cal is my opponent. Alright. We never did this, so let's do this once, and then... That guy looks a lot like me. What the heck? It is me! Meganium. That's cheat. Cheater move. But yeah. Poison. Body slam. Sure. Even though this is supposed to be like a fancy trainer fight, I'm speeding through it. Because we didn't speed through the red fight at all, so... I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Mount Silver was gonna be a lot bigger. I don't know, in my mind, it was a lot bigger. I missed. So much like our Typhlosion, this Typhlosion will only know like Swift, Quick Attack, Flame Wheel, so it can't do anything against Gyarados. Alligator. I guess I'm supposed to stay in. Could have been interesting trying to go against, Give me a 3-turn Thrash, please? Check this out. Check this out. That was a crit! Quick attack me? Wow, RPB! How did you not kill? That's your fault. For style points, Hyper Beam. Well, there we go. I don't remember this mechanic at all, by the way. This, like, trainer room that you can do once a day. Add some post-game / new thing to do every day, I guess. And there's plenty of things we could still do, but they wouldn't really matter, would it? Leveling up our other guys, evolving them, etc., etc. Afiko to Dragonite, Havens to Gengar, although we basically think that's impossible. Elemental. I guess we did make you into a Hypno, but we kind of did everything then, huh? It is weird how I can't see like other badges. Only the first 8. We could go to the hey, we could do some gambling. Because that matters. I don't know if there's any additional post-game, really, that comes to mind. It does stink that Larvitar doesn't show up until so late. Like, it's literally right before Mount Silver. Kind of a bummer. Bit of a bummer, one might say. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a bummer. Definitely not going to be trying to do any fill out the Pokedex stuff, that's for sure. But I guess one last thing to do is withdraw. So here's Elemental. They served some purposes earlier on, for sure. They did some work. Unknowns, not so much. Flashlight wasn't a flashlight. Angel did some cutting earlier on. Vicious did plenty of early work. Bear was our flashlight for a long time. BMAS did a little bit. They didn't get too much time to shine. Pseudo Wudo. Strength for a little bit. Caught this, named it Dem just because fighting type. Chucky was kind of too low level by the time we got him. Plus, we already had a lot of things weak to water, so we didn't want to add another one. We did that trade to see if we would get anything. Toby P. We had it early on, it didn't really do anything, but the name was just good. Houndour that caught it because it was cool. Havens, despite, you know, not being able to become a Gengar. Huge, right? Huge early game. And even, like, mid-game. For catching stuff, Hypnosis. Nightshade, guaranteed damage. Fucking Whitney and the Milk Tank. Putting to sleep the Ho-Oh to try and catch it. Plenty of work there. This Dem we caught, we used it once, barely, I think. Because again, I tried to avoid using the, like, guaranteed, I tried to avoid using the guaranteed leveled stuff. For example, well, John not so much. Catching John was fun, just because it was a Friday only event and I happened to be there. Named Microwavy after the EV we got from Bill. Unfortunately, never found a Thunderstone. Electrode, we did actually use its explosion for something. I don't remember what fight it was, but it was for a fight. A gym fight, I'm pretty sure. And then Vicious the Ho-Oh that we used sparingly, again, for the same reason of the auto catching at 40 being too easy and stuff. And for our final overview, the guys that we have on the squad currently. DKR Patty the Marowak. Never got to bone, like it has another bone boomerang move that it learns at like 60, I think. Something around there. That's better than boomerang, but we didn't need that for him to one-shot the 80 whatever Pikachu. That's right. Thunder Punch did a lot when we used it to help, you know, go through water and such. False Swipe, we never ended up actually using it, but it could have been nice for catching stuff. Problem was both of the legendary birds had recovered, so False Swipe was kind of useless. Typhlosion, RPB, the lead. Typhlosion kind of stinks in terms of, like, it doesn't learn any fucking moves, man. It doesn't learn any damn moves. We've had Flame Wheel for fucking 30 levels, I swear. And Quick Attack, and Swift. We've had all these moves seemingly forever. We would have got Flamethrower in another, like, 10 levels from now. And then we did end up adding Cut Twit later on over Smokescreen, because I was like, look, I don't want to have to carry another HM Slave. I'd rather just have the one with Robber. So let's throw Cut on here, because RPB ain't gonna be learning much else until we beat the game. And turns out it didn't learn a single other thing. That said, you know, RPB, the OG from the first time beginning all the way through, even through Whitney. Gunzel, the only actual special change, also by the way. Okay, so if you see the male symbol next to level 53, now you see those little star things next to the male symbol. That's how you know it's shiny, if you don't know by the pixels itself, by the sprite itself. This was the only interesting, like, thing to the game, was this secret graveyard that we ran into early. Honestly, the hack was kind of disappointing overall. But it being rock ghost type was actually so important for us many times. Like, actually huge. For catching Lugia, for Snorlax, for fighting against Snorlax and Red. not just the one that we caught. Many other times. Ancient Power, very strong. Fly, etc. Didn't get Hyper Beam till later on, but it's alright. We needed our flyer, and this was it. Robber, HM Slave Extraordinaire. A little disappointed to find out that it could not learn Waterfall, so we had to keep Surf on Robber instead of putting Surf on Gunzel, which would have been, or sorry, Young Gator, which would have been stronger, right? Because Surf has slightly better base power, and all water moves are special attack, so whatever. Then we have Havens the Lugia, because we knew we were retiring Havens the Haunter. Thing was a pain in the butt to catch, and its moveset is pretty crap, but it's a high level, and it was enough to get the job done. Probably had to have this thing from Blastoise unless I was going to be doing a lot of reviving and max reviving and healing in a really stally battle, but we made it happen. Only used it for the red fight, and even then, minimally. Could have maybe minimized it more, but hindsight. And then Young Gator, the Gyarados. Rash, actually an insane move to have when you get it. Just use that for most of the run. And yeah, his special attack is terrible, so Hydro Pump and Waterfall, even though, you know, in your mind they should do a lot, they don't do that much because they're special type moves. And that's the team. That was the team we finished off with, so I don't think there's any other call-outs anyone would like to make. Certainly earlier on we had some good help from Vicious, the Hoot Hoot, and Beamast, and Elemental, and others, but some people had to be dropped. It wasn't against them, so that about ends it, I guess. It was an interesting run. I think it was certainly a bit disappointing in terms of you know, not being exactly that changed of a game, but I also haven't played that game in a long time, so it wasn't the worst. I tried to go out of my way to change. If we wanted to spend more time grinding, then the team would be even more unique compared to just every gold run, which is your starter, Shiny Gyarados, Ho-Oh, Snorlax, Lugia, you know what I mean? I think we went out of our way to at least avoid Snorlax, Ho-Oh, Lugia, all three on the team. So I think that there's some credit deserved there. One of those kind of got replaced with the auto-add Aerodactyl, but that's fine too. And the one that sticks out to me the most that I'm happiest about was keeping Marowak that whole time. I don't think I've ever used a Marowak in a regular playthrough. And the story that went with DKR when that happened was also kind of nice. So I enjoyed that aspect as well. Also, just getting to use Aerodactyl, even though it was given to us as like an auto kind of use, probably. Never really used an Aerodactyl either, so that part was cool. If we were to have not done the Gyarados, I don't know what we would have gone with, because we would have needed an HM Slave Quagsire type of deal. So I don't know who we would have done. There would have been plenty of water options, but I do have to pee, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm not really sure, because I was not intending... I was expecting this to go to like 7. Just I assumed, I don't know. I thought Mount Silver was longer, but it's not, so... I'm gonna go pee and then be right back, and we'll figure out what to do next. Because I don't want to do SAP until 8 or after, because that's when the weekly changes, apparently. So Maybe we'll catch. Well, we still got Unity games to do. Maybe we do Unity in between. I don't know. I have to pee so bad.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
I like that combo with Elemental. Nice. The Peepo hop in the middle. PP hop. Well, that was not very long, was it? Like in this state of not quite hot, not quite cold, where like it kind of goes in and out, I guess. Wait for my screen for 20. I could do the Fall Guys event still. I don't know if we would rather that. In my mind, it's like Fall. Okay, it's like Fall Guys event, Unity games, Mario Maker rank. Was another I had in mind. We could just watch some videos for like an hour. I don't know how much I like that idea. And then what? I feel like there was another thing. Mario Maker is tilting. That's why I laughed as I said it, because Mario Maker if we want to have a bad time. Mario Maker if we want to have a bad time. That is a thing. Alright. Do I want to get tilted by Maker? Do I want to get tilted by Mario Maker? I mean, no, we're not doing that. Let's get Tilted by Mario Maker. Because it's maximum like an hour for stretch break. I think I can last an hour. That's actually... An hour's not that short. An hour actually isn't that short, but I already said it and I was changing the screen, so... I guess that's happening. We're locking in. Who are the Giants playing against? Jags. I gotta fix which audio? Still don't really understand why, but unplug replug always works. Guess I have to accept that. Gotta accept that it works even though it doesn't make any sense. Hold on. No. Not what I wanted to do. Why can't I have a cancel button? Okay, thank you. Bullshit, by the way. Fucking great. Your service sucks, so I get punished. Very cool, very cool. Wait, let me check something. What? There's no one playing? 1984. I think that's a little too far back. Okay. Okay. 37. I was at like 38. They took how many points did they take away? What the fuck? Like 100? What the fuck, dude? 50? I don't know how much it was. It was an amount that was a lot more than I would have wanted it to be. This is great. Alright, so we lose. I have to make the gamble. I'm not going to be the first one in the pipe, so... Get owned. Bro. Where the fuck is the coin at? Well, someone got it. I'm just gonna stand here and get my tie. Better than going back and risking not getting it. I don't know if the coin was in the pipe or if you had to use the springboard to jump up high and see some coin or whatever, but either way. It was -4 for that? Dog water. Speaking of dogs, I'm kind of, maybe a hot take, but I'm kind of getting, kind of tired of dogs existing. That's a little bit strong, but more like I kind of just wish less people had dogs. I think is the nicest way to put it. There should be less dogs and less people with them. Ice Cream Valley. And then also something we should have is, you need to have like some sort of real license to have a okay, well that's dog crap. I jumped. There should be a like official government agency for how the hell am I not getting up there now? Kind of insane. I got up there before. How did I do that? For whatever you call them, the assistance dog type shit. Instead of people just being able to walk into fucking stupid grocery stores, and grocery stores don't have the ability to deny people because all that they can do is say, is this like a therapy dog, or is this a service dog, and you can just lie. Like, it doesn't matter what, there's no restrictions. You could just say your dog is a therapy dog, and there's nothing that stores can do about it. Same. So then people just buy a stupid shitty vest on Amazon that, you know, isn't real, put their fur baby onto their shopping cart, or just like bring it with them in a grocery store, and then if questioned at all, just say like, "Yo, no, it's a service dog," when it's clearly not. Meanwhile, it is not just pit bulls. Obviously, pit bulls are terrible. That one's like not even a discussion. Too many people are getting too bold with bringing their dogs everywhere. Or like even dogs going, like taking over parks basically. No, it's not cute. It's literally not. It is for about 5 seconds, and then you see one that does, you know, normal dog things in a place with produce, food, anything on ground level, and you're like, oh wait, that's contaminating stuff. That's disgusting. Someone is going to buy that and not know. Very quickly changes. Which one's the right one? It is not cute. Guess the wrong door, which is fun. Oh, this is like a... I didn't even register that this is a which one is different, that's the door to go in thing. I'm getting made into an anti-dog person because of other people, basically. I mean, it's not like it's a BJ specific thing. Like a... Because I thought the same thing as you. I was like, I've never seen that shit. And then like 2 weeks after I made that observation of like, oh, I've never seen that really. It was like the next time I went to a grocery store, there was someone with a chihuahua in their shopping cart. And I was like, have I just never noticed these things, or did this just coincidence, or... Also, people just don't walk their dogs with leash. That's a pretty big annoyance. Or they'll put them off the leash, rather. Okay. Do I spawn before this guy? No. Yes. What? Hitboxes? Alright. I mean, we pretty much already guaranteed to lose as soon as that, well, maybe not if there's a boss they have to kill. Alright, hold on. Let's go! We sniped it. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm an anti-dog, but I'm becoming... I would say I've become a more anti-dog than the average American now. Because most people have become fucking dog nuts. Only seen it BJ's, yeah. They are definitely loud. In general. Gross is also pretty accurate in most circumstances. I don't know if I've ever counted, but it certainly seems... Alright, that was not... What? What? That was a little weird. No! Really? That didn't make it? Alright, well this person's gonna win anyway. But I don't get how I didn't reach that platform. That was crazy. Unless those levels are mega long, but I don't really see how that could be possible. Okay, that was not really what I was going for, but... Okay, only halfway, huh? Hold on. Yep. Yeah, kinda knew that was gonna happen as soon as I died. But what I was gonna say was... So near on one of the trails that I run on sometimes, or like it's more of a woods rather than a singular trail, but multiple trails. But there's a dog park in the park, in the whole wooded section. and like a dog park. So like lots of people bring their dogs there. I assume they do dog things, let them off the leash so they can run around with and play with other dogs. Makes sense? Fine. Then there's the trails. People walk their dogs on the trails. Leashed is fine with me. But a lot of people, maybe over half, I don't know. I haven't done the numbers. A lot of people like to bring their dogs on those trails and not have them on a leash. And that is very fucking annoying. Anything up here? No. Alright, I don't know where this is, but I'll, maybe it's just for a red coin or something. Okay, I thought maybe it was like I just stand there and get through it. You are not wrong there. Okay. This seems like a mess, this level. Oh, I would like that. I'm AFK, I'm AFK. Fuck you. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, I should not have done that. Okay, I didn't mean to hit that button. Didn't really mean to do that. Oh, we have to get all the coins. Oh. Alright. I didn't realize that. What are we waiting for then? Oh, it's probably this section then. We gotta go in here and get the coin from here. Yeah. Okay. He's running back. I tried. Stop bouncing! Oh, because I'm the one that has it. I almost made it. Gonna let people bounce for a while. Toad it, you idiot! I don't even know where I am. Stop bouncing on me. Oh. Oh, so this is where they're trying to get. Oh, I got it. I stole it. Ooh. Wait, what? He stole it from me? That's fucked up. I was on it. How do I come out of the door with the thing and not get it? That doesn't make any damn sense. Did I not steal it from him? No, I did steal it because it showed up as being... That's horse. Because that counts as a full loss. It's not even a fucking eye. Yeah, this game sucks. Yeah, not enough people are putting their dogs on leash, and it's really fucking annoying. Not even just pit people, just like everyone. How did I not get that? How did I not get that? Oh, we got a laggard. I gotta try, right? Okay, very cool. Good thing the lag fucked that one up, huh? I at this point I gotta try to go for this. The problem, oh, right, well. Alright, so no one is gonna beat this. Because everyone is just gonna hit the buttons. Yep. As soon as someone gets ahead, someone else is gonna hit a button. So we're just gonna be here for 260 seconds. You stupid. I almost had a thing going there until Toadette hit it. Alright, I don't know how I didn't get a jump off, but okay. Did the blue toad die too? Someone hit the damn button. Oh, the Luigi died. Toadette's gonna hit the button, surely. Alright. Thought it was gonna undo, and now it has not. But if I just make it so that no one can win, then we'll just get a tie. And we'll have some minutes to talk. Okay. Lag made it so holding left did not count as holding left. Just no negative momentum is being carried. Very cool. Alright, they just reset it. I feel like the guy doing the nice work might be that guy that shows up sometimes when I play Mario Maker. Make me have a bad time. Maybe not. Can I not wall jump, I guess, when I'm holding something? Alright, reset anyway. How the hell did I get on top of, If I just kill that first section, then no one can win. Where is the Luigi and Blue Toad? So either the Blue Toad and Luigi made it past that part. Again, don't really know why I didn't get the wall jump off the pipe. Yeah, exactly. Just no one can win, then no one can. I think it's the mini, like the flag that's making me not get this wall jump. But I don't know for sure. Got it that time. If we can kill those last coins. Which maybe Toadette is doing. Did not get the air dodge thing I was looking to get as soon as I came out. It just decided not to. I'm thinking the Blue Toad and Luigi are not in here. There we go. Alright, now we don't need to do this anymore, and we can check out the rest of the level. That doesn't involve this section. Imagine wanting to say, let's start over. Okay, nothing over there. Sure. They have 70 seconds to win. Thinking there's maybe a second section. My only guess. A second section where you can hit P buttons and screw people over. Alright, so while we wait, yeah, I'm just discuss, how do we feel about the state of the world? No, let's not talk about that. You son of a bitch. How did the Luigi not fuck you up? So the problem was, you could no longer hit the button to reset and kill everything. And then the Luigi fucked it up. That's a big time boo from me. Terrible multiplayer level. Wait for 20 seconds. Sure love multiplayer Mario Maker. Getting punished for their servers being bad, then being thrown into a gauntlet of people that don't do it. Out here with the fucking shacks. Out here with the fucking shacks. Keep getting the killers. Killers. Feels like we're rarely given a normal level. It's either like some crazy shit, multiplayer versus with the pipes, or don't pick me up. Holy lagaronis. Yeah, I'm with Luigi though. Keep running. He is ahead of me though, huh? I guess I shouldn't have went for the mushroom. At least I tied. Guess I shouldn't have gone for that mushroom, huh? The shame. Shame. That could, hey, that was a fairly normal level with some fairly normal stuff, and look at that, I tied for the dub. Well, for the tie. Means I lose points. And the question's gonna be, we're gonna have to do something between 7 and 8. I don't know what that's gonna be. Definitely not gonna be another hour of Mario Maker. I'm also not entirely against just ending early. That's a big... Whoa! What is that name? Nintendo! What are you doing? I was gonna say a big nose, but then I read their name. What the heck? Alright. Let them do that. Alright, I'm Toadette. I'm Toadette. Ending Dan's game? No, not now. Fuck! Okay, we're tied. Let's go! I respect Toad trying to make the move doing a jump instead of the run, though. Nice. Let's go. Battle, run, yell. I get it, because we were running the whole time. I remember when we were almost 4,100 or whatever. I remember those times. Voodoo. Maybe we'll go full get angry mode. We'll like do stretch break and then we'll do showdown until sap time. It's a good way to ruin a Sunday evening. A good way to get angry on a Sunday. What the hell? It's the far left person's name again. How crude. And lewd. Hey, let go of me. Well, this is certainly a thing that's happening. This is so dumb. You stupid. Wait, that means there's like 1,000 keys hidden in here. Ah, jeez. I got me a key. I know I have at least one key. Well, isn't this just miserable? I have to run because this Luigi's attacking me now. Okay. Fortunately, the blue toad has the other door, the other keys. How many keys do we need? 1, 2. of wondering, would any of these abilities help me to... I feel like none of these abilities would actually help me achieve anything that I want. Just this blue toad is... Alright, I got a tie at least. It's about the best you can ask for in that scenario. It's about the best you can ask for. But we'll take it. How awful was that though, huh? I should have booed that actually. That was definitely a booable level. Definitely a booable level. I almost feel like I have to pee again, which is surprising. I guess we're getting close to stretch time, so that guy's buff. Standard art. I should make a level one day. I don't think that would go very well. Love how there's no way for me to... Yeah. Fucking knew it was gonna happen, that dickhead picked me up. That's, what, 2 shit levels in a row? At least the I shouldn't have booed this one. I should have booed the last one. At least the last one I can tie. That level shouldn't get booed because it's just art. Like, it's not supposed to be a multiplayer level. The level before that with the keys should be booed because it's just a shitty level. Hit every box until you get all the keys. That's not a fun level. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Right. Multi-levels actually take effort. If you're talking about the ones that are like the Right. Thanks. That's cool. Why, man? Just fucking do the jump, asshole. Why do you need to eat us and do the jump? This is gonna be really dumb. Alright, well I've caught up sort of, but not really. I don't even want to be on a Yoshi. I'm trying to spin to hit the damn lady, but I guess that's not happening. I'm just standing out of the way. I'm letting these guys do it. I don't care anymore. Okay, was only, you know, was spamming up on the door. Alright. We're getting to that point where we're getting so many dumb levels in a row. It's worse than a casino, I tell ya. Worse than a casino. Put me back in Goldenrod City. Taki and Goldenrod Kid. Multiplayer versus. Probably gonna be a legit one, but I'm not that great at the 3D ones. Let go of me? I'm pressing every button on my damn controller. I think after this one I'm gonna do stretch break because I have to pee again anyway. I already know there's no chance. It's when you have to get the multiple wall jumps. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. I thought this was hit your head on the thing stuff, but it's not. Thanks for the wall jump that you didn't do. Bullshit. That's also bullshit. Thank you. Yep. Not a surprise at all. Not a surprise at all. Why can't I even get through the pipe? They didn't wait. They're supposed to wait and be nice. They did not. Like I said, not a surprise. Alright. I'm gonna go pee. We'll stretch time, watch a video or something, and then figure out what we're gonna do from there. Probably not this. Probably not this. It was not fun losing points just because their servers had died. That was not a fun way to start it, so.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Hello. I gotta move things over. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's watch one that's a little on the longer side. It's one from the guy that Havens hates. Not actually, but like we jokingly hates. Okay, dude, what are you talking about? OBS changes its mind sometimes. OBS just straight up changes its mind sometimes. New. And then new, and then new. Does anyone actually cycle in Switzerland? Exclamation point question mark. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but anyway, not just bikes. We've watched a number of their videos before. Sometimes it gets a little preachy, but sometimes there's interesting things to be learned and or whatever, you know? So we're gonna stretch while we hear about it.
Switzerland is known for its trains and exceptional public transportation, and
This is
it
true.
really is exceptional. With regular train service to towns so small, they wouldn't even justify regular bus service in many other countries.
Okay.
But what you might not know is that there are several cities in Switzerland where you'll see a surprising number of people cycling. So while I was in Switzerland a few weeks back checking out those sweet, sweet trains, I also visited several cities to see what it's like to cycle there.
Okay.
In this video, we'll look at the state of cycling in Basel, Bern, Zurich, as well as one other town
Okay, I've only heard of
never
Zurich.
heard of, and determine which is the best city for cycling in Switzerland.
I've
I
only
spent
heard
a
of
full week
Zurich.
in Switzerland, and I traveled to over a dozen cities and towns, so you'll see some future videos about that over the next few weeks. While I was
Okay.
there, I got around by public transportation. To be honest, I'm really not much of a cyclist, and if there's a choice between taking a bike or taking a tram, I'll take the tram almost every time.
Okay.
I regularly ride a bike when I'm in the Netherlands, but that's because it's the quickest and most convenient way to get around.
Because there's no tram option. I see. I see.
But when I'm in Switzerland, I take trains and trams. I'm always being told by ignorant suburbanites that the only reason people cycle in the Netherlands is because it's flat. Switzerland is, of course, a pretty hilly country, so if those people were correct, which of course they never, ever are, you'd
Alright,
expect
relax.
that nobody would cycle here, but they do. The first city I visited was Basel. Now, I had been to Switzerland many times before, but I had never had a chance to come here, and
Yeah, I was
wow,
gonna say
this
something, but
city
I'll hold
is
back.
absolutely beautiful. And trams. So many trams, but I'll save that topic for a future video.
Sure.
I didn't have to look very far to find dozens of bicycles parked because this street was just around the corner from the station. And there were several people cycling nearby, though it looked pretty scary to me.
Okay. All right.
One thing that's pretty consistent in Basel is that there isn't really much bicycle infrastructure other than paint. Though some of the newer infrastructure is starting to look much better. There were also some dedicated turning lanes for bicycles, like
That's
this one.
nice.
The main approach to cycling, though, is modal filters, like this, that make
Modal?
intersections accessible to people cycling, but not for drivers.
Oh.
These modal filters align with low-traffic residential streets called Velostraßen, which are the main cycling routes away from major roads.
I mean,
These
that's like.
Velostraßen make up
Okay.
the majority of the cycling.
Well, like, how are there cars
and
on that
there are
road then?
wayfinding signs like these for people cycling. A lot of the bicycle infrastructure is not great, however, and it does result in conflicts between people cycling and people driving.
Like that one?
Though on several streets, traffic volumes were low enough that I saw more people on bicycles than in cars.
Not
and
bad.
on the streets that had basically no car traffic, I saw quite a few families cycling together too. The hills didn't really seem to deter people very much.
That
For
guy's
example,
moving.
There were a lot of people cycling up this steep bridge. See if you can spot the people who have e-bikes.
I was like trying to, like, the bridge didn't look very hilly, but I guess maybe that's hard to convey.
I find that cargo bikes meant for kids, like this buckfeeds, are an indicator species for a healthy cycling culture. Because people don't ride bikes like this, especially with children in them, unless it's relatively safe to do so. And I saw
that
quite
makes
a few
sense.
kids cycling on their own bikes too. There were a surprising number of Dutch-style bicycles, which shows that many people are using bicycles for everyday transportation. But as you would expect, given the hills, there were a lot of e-bikes too.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely see people
whatever you
doing
call
their
it.
daily air bikes too.
That thing is the engine or whatever, whatever you would want to call it. I really wish the fucking desk would stop fucking up when I'm trying to raise it. That would be nice. Some cooperation.
You definitely see people doing their daily errands by bicycle, so it's not just commuting trips.
Okay.
In general, Basel does a pretty good job of keeping cars out of the city center. There were many signs like this one marking the street off limits to motor vehicles, but with bicycle traffic permitted. And I was pleasantly surprised.
Dude, the trains
to
look
see
so
streets
clean.
and even bridges like this one.
That's
where
what stands
only
out to
walking,
me.
cycling, and
They all
public
look so
transit are
clean.
permitted. This leads to a lot of lively street life with a remarkable number of people out on the street, especially when you consider that this is a city with a population of only about 170,000 people.
I don't
This is the
know.
nicest
I don't know
downtown
city populations enough to know what that is like.
street in my hometown, and this is a typical amount of people you'd see out on a nice summer's day like this one. Basel has less than half the population of my hometown, but
Oh, wow.
it looks like this all over the city center.
That's
It
kind
really
of nice.
shows what a difference it makes to have a mixed-use walkable neighborhood that strongly discourages car traffic in the heart of the city.
That's fair.
And that's
That's
not
fair.
even considering the pedestrianized
Holy
streets
shit,
that have
look at
even
all
more
that.
people. You would never see this many people in my hometown unless there was some kind of special festival or something. And what was really nice is that everything was easily accessible by bus and tram. Trams were coming by literally every few minutes at most tram stops. Of course, without separated infrastructure, tram tracks can be dangerous.
Yeah, I was
for
gonna say
people
that's a
cycling,
lot of
especially if the
railroad
design
type
of the
spots for
tram
bikes.
stop forces cyclists to ride right in the middle of the tracks.
Mm,
So one of the things that Basel
that's interesting.
Let's change off the headset. Change off the headset. Have my Apple. Probably should change my category. Mario Maker. So maybe I'll do that. We go in here. Plug this here. Got tied up in.
Wrong ears? Okay. Back in.
Basel is trialing is a bicycle-friendly tram track. Now, these have a hard rubber lip that can be pushed down by a tram, but not by a bicycle.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
So the city center was pretty great, but as you got farther out, you started seeing relatively high volume roads like this one with only a painted bicycle gutter for people cycling. Though sometimes parallel routes are available for safer cycling. And even out here, there are still some modal filters to keep car traffic out of residential areas, as well as some one-way residential streets that allow cyclists to travel in both directions. So, unsurprisingly, you'll find most cyclists on the side streets. This
That makes
intersection
sense.
had some good infrastructure for people cycling. However, the same intersection in the other direction was not so great. I watched this guy wait at a traffic light for at least 3 minutes as the light changed several times but never went green for him.
That's brutal.
He eventually gave up and went to the pedestrian crossing.
Damn. Yeah,
This
I guess.
guy only had to wait about 20 seconds at the same light, but only because the traffic control system detected the car behind him. Which seemed pretty
Right.
typical for Basel. There were some things pretty well designed for bikes, but in other ways it was still quite car-centric. I was
Hey, good
impressed
progress,
by the number
though.
of bicycles at this grocery store around the corner, though. And there was also this uncovered bicycle parking as well, which probably resulted in more parking spaces for bicycles than for cars.
Okay.
So, does Basel have quote-unquote good cycling infrastructure? Well, no, not really. It seems that the success of cycling
Kind of harsh, but maybe. I don't know.
in Basel comes more from a reduction in car traffic rather than high-quality cycling facilities, an effect you're going to see a lot in this video.
Okay.
This shouldn't be too surprising though, because about 40 years ago, Amsterdam was the same. The city was trying to
Oh, I
reduce the
didn't know
number
that.
of automobile fatalities as well as car congestion in the city center. Amsterdam became a cycling city almost by accident because once the streets were safe, people started cycling again, and once people started cycling, they started building more infrastructure for cyclists. Most of what you see here in Amsterdam was built within the last 30 years. It wasn't always like this. If it keeps on this trend, it would not surprise me if Basel becomes one of the most cycling-friendly cities in Europe. It may not be like the Netherlands, but I could easily see it overtaking a place like Copenhagen in the coming decade. The
Interesting
next city on my
prediction.
list was Bern, the capital of Switzerland. It was pretty obvious as soon as I arrived that Bern was much more car-friendly than Basel. The train station is surrounded by this wide road. Though, to be fair, there are underpasses under it in several places, but
That helps, but
regardless,
not for
the
bikes.
level of car traffic here in Bern was noticeably higher. But that didn't seem to stop these people from cycling here. Like Basel, Bern has many streets in the city center.
On a completely different tangent, these three-wheel scooters I feel like are terrible. That's just me. I feel like regular scooter is better than these three-wheel ones. You can't turn really with the three-wheel one. Kids would be better off with normal ones where they have to learn how to like do a little bit of a lean. Anyway,
That limit through traffic for cars.
hi vicious.
And wherever you find bollards, you find bicycles. Some parts of Bern look like something out of a fairy tale village. Though I don't remember any fairy tales having cheap subsidized street parking. Honestly, I have no idea why they allow parking at all on this bridge, and it makes it look pretty treacherous for people trying to cycle in traffic. Especially when they have signs for parking garages right around the corner. As I walked through the city center, I saw bicycles parked all over the place, and lots of people coming and going. There was also a crazy amount of public transit, both trams and trolley buses, which I think could be overwhelming when cycling.
It's funny because like he's critiquing all these things, but all of this is still better than like most American cities.
I personally prefer cycling alongside trams because while the tracks can be a nuisance, at least they're predictable. You never know when a bus might turn or change lanes right in front of you. Now, I wanted to see what cycling was like
Wow, what a view.
outside of the center, especially where it gets more hilly, which meant that I got to take this cool funicular and I went out to
Funicular?
the end of this tram line.
Is that a real word?
It was nice to see some real proper bicycle infrastructure outside of the city center. Though not a lot of people were cycling here because the entrance to this bicycle path looks like this.
Ew.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Though further along, there were definitely people out on bicycles, especially on the streets that were properly set up for cycling. Though there are still a lot of places out here where people cycling are expected to ride with car traffic. And if you go too far along this path, you end up here. I wonder why nobody is cycling on this part. It must be the hills.
Yeah.
This area was pretty bad, but just around the corner on this residential street, there were quite a few people cycling. As expected, most people on bikes could be found on the side streets.
And finally, Havens has tapped back in. I mentioned before the video started, this would be this is from the guy that Havens hates. But this time, instead of just being cars are the devil, bikes are best, trains and trams and blah blah blah. Rather, this was about visiting some cities, towns in Switzerland that contain more hills because people always say bikes work in the Netherlands because it's so flat. So he went to multiple cities in Switzerland, critiquing / looking at their bike infrastructure, as well as when there is good infrastructure, do people bike even if there's hills? Kind of the idea behind this.
Other areas away from the main roads where it's safe.
Which is a little bit interesting, at least compared to
While there were a lot of bicycles in Bern, I didn't see a lot of cargo bikes. I only saw a few Buckfietsen with kids, like this one, though there were a handful of bike trailers too. So I got the impression that Bern was not quite as advanced in its cycling culture as Basel, possibly due to the higher levels of motor vehicle traffic in and around the city center.
Yeah, this one hasn't been like that.
Though once rush hour hit, I saw a lot of people cycling, so it's clearly a popular commuting option here. I also managed to see someone traveling home by floating in the river, another commuting option, but one that's pretty unique to Bern.
That's a fun commute.
I also saw this woman surfing the current, which looked hella fun.
Hella? What the hell?
So Bern is a beautiful city with great public transit and some lively streets, and while it's not exactly a cycling paradise, it has a lot of bicycle commuters and the potential to be a really great cycling city if the infrastructure on the main roads could be improved. Next, I headed back to the train station, grabbed my suitcase from the luggage locker like I'm Jason Bourne switching passports, and I'm off to the next city.
What a reference.
Zurich. Now, I've been through Zurich many times, but I haven't been outside of the train station since I was a kid.
Also, I wouldn't say that it's usually that you should be ashamed by owning a vehicle. Rather, that it's a shame that the city infrastructure doesn't allow you to do much besides own. It's not, and that's the problem. People take those criticisms as attacks to themselves rather than what the actual issue is.
On that trip, we accidentally ended up in the infamous needle.
Though I would also admit there are times where you do feel a little bit of that based on phrasing and tone. So there's definitely a little bit of that.
And you can look that up if you'd like to see what Zurich was like in the early 90s. The city and this park have cleaned up a lot since then. Maybe some North American cities should be taking notes.
I didn't.
But anyway,
really
what I really noticed about Zurich is that there are a lot of cars around. Cars are pretty much everywhere in the city center, and there were queues of cars coming into the center from pretty much every direction. Zurich reminded me a lot of where we used to live in Brussels, and that's not a good thing.
Shots
It's
fired.
pretty clear that a lot of the city center has not recovered from the 1960s when a lot of European cities were bulldozed to make them more friendly for cars. There's a lot of concrete around. And
Yeah.
because almost all of the bicycle infrastructure is just painted bicycle gutters, you don't see nearly as many people cycling here as in Basel
Yeah.
or Bern.
I can't even imagine trying to bike
But that
through
doesn't
that.
mean that nobody cycles, and there are definitely times when you'll see
First,
several
that's a
people out
hill,
on
right?
bikes.
I think it looks like it.
The main train station also had several bicycles parked out front,
That's more
and
than
more in
several,
this
but
covered
okay.
area around the side, even an urban arrow Bachfiets. Approaching the station from this direction was much more pleasant. As you get out of the city center, the roads become wider, but the bicycle infrastructure is still all painted lines.
Painted
You do
lines
see
just
people cycling here, though not in very
aren't
high
as
numbers,
nice.
which is what you'd expect with this kind of infrastructure.
Hey, scooter lady.
So people definitely do cycle in Zurich, but there are only so many people who are willing to cycle with so many motor vehicles around. But
True.
despite all that, there's definitely a lot of promise for the future here. For example, this area next to the train
This guy's running because he's in a rush. He's not actually like running to exercise. He's wearing jeans.
station has undergone redevelopment recently and is now a modern
Right?
pedestrianized area.
Maybe it's
This
not.
open area, right by the train station, can be used for events, but what's really interesting is what's underneath it.
What is underneath
This
it?
underground bicycle parking garage.
Whoa.
I
That's
was absolutely
huge.
amazed when I saw this. I knew that there was a parking garage here, but I never thought that it would be this big,
Yeah, that's
or that it would have
huge.
dedicated parking for cargo bikes, or these electrical connections for charging e-bikes. This was really
It's kind
great
of
to
sick.
see. There were also several neighborhoods with lower speed limits and restrictions on through traffic.
Oh,
There were also
the 30 on the ground is interesting. I feel like I don't know if I've ever seen that before, like on the ground.
several neighborhoods with lower speed limits and restrictions on through traffic, even continuous sidewalks at many of the intersections. I also saw a few of these signs for play streets that are becoming more popular in many parts of Europe. But they looked more like driveways to parking lots, not exactly the kind of place you'd want your children to play.
Little odd.
All in all, Zurich showed a lot of potential, but it definitely has the farthest to go of any of the cities that I'm talking about in this video.
Okay.
In every city I've ever been to, all around the world, I've seen a direct correlation between cycling safety and the number of people cycling. The hills aren't really a contributing factor, and that has been confirmed by research too. This was very clear
Makes
to me
sense
in
to me.
Switzerland, where I saw lots of people cycling in hilly places, but saw almost no one cycling in dangerous places.
I mean,
But
it makes
beyond
sense.
safety, I actually think that one of the things that might be holding back cycling the most in Switzerland is not the hills, it's the high quality public transportation. It was amazing to me
Is he saying the okay, he is about to say the trains and trams are so good and frequent that people are just like, I don't even need to bike.
that even in a small city like Basel, there were trams and buses going by every few seconds. So several of my shots were ruined by a passing transit vehicle. Cycling is great, but if the service is good, taking the tram or train is often better. There's a cost associated
Fair.
with it, of course, but monthly travel cards are extremely popular in Switzerland, and some people are even given a public transit subscription by their employer.
Yeah, that's even a thing here. This morning, a sound like a fridge compressor started droning on, and it still hasn't stopped. It's from one of your neighbors. In my living room, I can feel it in the
If you
floor.
ride a bike, you have to constantly be paying attention. You can't just say, sit and read a book. You have to worry about where you're going to park it and worry about it getting stolen. And if something goes wrong with it, you'll need to get it fixed. And of course,
True.
there's a safety concern, especially if you're forced to cycle next to motor vehicles. So if public transit is so frequent that you never need to look at a schedule and your trip is already paid for, then why wouldn't you just take the tram?
Yeah, this all adds up.
Now, to those clever viewers who know how to count, you'll realize that I haven't talked about 4 cities yet. So,
This is true.
what is that 4th cycling city in Switzerland? It's a city about 20 kilometers northeast of Zurich, and it's considered by some to be the most bicycle-friendly city in the country.
Okay.
Winterthur.
Well, I mean, it already looks like it.
If Zurich were a sprawling car-infested mess like most American cities, then Winterthur would be one of its suburbs, but instead, it's a separate city home to a little over 100,000 people. As soon as I got to the train
100,000
station,
people.
I knew this was going to be a good place for cycling. There were several underground bicycle
Dude.
parking garages at the station,
I don't think I've ever seen a.
connected by
Oh,
bicycle
look at that.
paths that are visible from the inside. And as soon as I exited, I saw people cycling everywhere, as well as rows of parked bicycles.
Is it annoying to get a bike on one of these higher lifts? How do you do that?
The other side of the train station was a little less bicycle friendly, but there were buses everywhere, including these trolley buses. Neat. I like trolley buses.
What's the difference?
It always blows my mind when I arrive in a small city like this and it's covered in public transit. Even in the evening. Meanwhile, my
It just
hometown
makes me
has
feel,
4
like, so
times the
shitty.
population, and you'll be lucky to get anywhere on these infrequent buses that are
Yeah.
always stuck in traffic.
Makes me feel bad.
Winterthur has more trains in half an hour than my hometown does all day. Anyway,
Yeah, all right.
Winterthur was very interesting, especially in the city center,
Dude, what a nice street.
which is mostly pedestrianized with cycling permitted.
Dog.
For the most part, the only motor vehicles I saw were the occasional delivery van or truck. Like many other successful cities, Winterthur relies more on restricting cars than building lots of protected bike lanes. There were lots of shops and businesses with bicycle racks out front, and they were well used.
Dude, there's so many bikes.
I saw people of all
Damn,
ages
this
cycling,
guy's old. Hey, mad respect. Mad respect.
and lots of people using bicycles for everyday transportation.
Let's go, Grandma.
I saw a few cargo bikes, but bicycle trailers were much more common here. It was great to see the
I
mail
do
being
find it weird how in some of these bike popular places that so many of them don't wear helmets. You guys ever thought about that?
delivered with small vehicles like this one. And it's always good to see raised crossings like this that are very safe and convenient for people with strollers or wheelchairs. But when I got out
Imagine being that lady. Why is this guy pointing the camera at me as I'm walking my child on a stroller?
of the pedestrianized areas, some of the roads were not good. Farther away from the city center, the neighborhood streets were relatively calm, and I saw several people cycling. But the main roads looked like this.
Helmets are for noobs.
Unfortunately, as with the other Swiss cities featured in this video, most of the cycling infrastructure that I did see was painted bicycle gutters. And these produced predictable results.
Yeah, that's about right. That's
And
a
it
classic.
seems that cyclists are expected to act like drivers. I think that Switzerland can get away with this slightly more than other countries because for the most part, the drivers here are better behaved. For
All right,
example,
we-
drivers
okay.
in Switzerland actually stop for people at zebra crossings. Well, most of the time anyway. Even this cat has learned the right way to cross the street. The rules of the road are fairly well
Although
enforced in
outdoor
Switzerland,
cats
and
aren't
the
really
fines are
great for
scaled
the-
by income. So
Anyway,
if
that's
you're
a whole nother
wealthier,
thing.
You pay more. So rich people can't just get away by paying off a small ticket. But that isn't really an excuse not to build better cycling infrastructure, as there are only so many people who will cycle on streets like this. I know I wouldn't. Ultimately, there's a limit to how many people will regularly cycle when the only safe routes are through neighborhoods and side streets. But things are progressing quickly, and there's definitely hope for the
Wow.
future.
So much quieter.
I love Switzerland, and I try to visit every few years. So if things keep improving like this, maybe, just maybe, next time I'm here, I'll choose a bike instead of the tram.
I mean, he won't because he's already said he's like not lazy, but that he doesn't really like biking that
I'd
much
like to thank
anyway,
my supporters.
which is interesting. I just wonder, where do all the bicycle sexual expect people in cars to drop things people off if they don't like double parkers? Well, that's when you have a dedicated lane instead. So, like, they could walk across the dedicated bike lane that's separate from the road. Like, that's no different than someone. This is me theorizing, right? Separate bike lane, not from the road, some sort of separation. And then that way a person could park on the side of the road and take their things out, and they would walk across the bike lane with their thing, just like how a person that is a pedestrian walking would walk across a bike. That would be my guess to what you're saying. Maybe they got some other ideas, but that would be my guess. Okay. Nice song. What is this? Doraemon Story of Season Autumn Theme Night. Okay. It's 7:25. 7:25. We do a little bit of Showdown. May I also open Steam while I'm also open. Alley. Steam always takes a little bit to open. A wee bit of Showdown. Guy. Close this. Hide this. Offline that. Minimize that. Click this. Click that. OBS. Right damn window. Man, who's the right window? All right, win. Okay. That was quick. Earthquake? Stealth rock. Surely they'll switch. Surely. Right? How could they not? They did not. Oh, that's why. Alright. I am faster than you. We have this. We have this. Good special defense. Earthquakes there and there. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. That's surprising. Now I could water tail for them doing a switch, but yeah, you're not. Maybe they were thinking I might explode. Would not be surprised if they go to a flyer. They did not. I feel like they can't kill me in one hit and they want to substitute. Okay, they're just doing some damage. And I'm faster, so. This has to mean they don't have a flyer. Obviously, the scary thing here is that they go to something that does like a rock polish or swords dance. Okay, that's not so bad. This just has to be this, yeah. Obviously, you can start cursing up or whatever, but okay. Fair enough. I am not faster. Do not have many great options against this. Okay. I have no idea if the crit mattered. Stab, life orb, earthquakes, 2 times super effective. I don't know. Alakazam. In power ice? That what's about to happen to me? I don't know, but I feel like Steelix is a decent choice. Scissor, not Steel. Not Steelix. Bug bite me? Focus Blast definitely would have. Yeah, I don't. They forfeited. Okay. I don't completely blame them on that. I don't think the Focus Blast would have killed, but I still think. Well, maybe. Maybe. Guess I'm gonna Stealth Rock. Okay. In power ice, probably. Hidden power grass. Hidden power grass. That's annoying. Really annoying. I should have encored, dude. Oh, I should have encored. I feel like we just already lose because of those fucking first 3 turns. Which does not feel great. It has to be grass. It was super effective. So grass is neutral on Bastiodon. I think we go to this now. I do have a lot of Pokemon with Earthquake. There is that. Yeah. Sure. I think this has... I think I'm... Yeah, it's gotta be Yanmega. I think it has to be. Yeah, just so that we get rid of that. Do 1 turn. In Power Fire, 100%. Now that that's confirmed, so you're 138 speed. Huh. Alright. Ooh, that is favorable for me. They're either going to switch or not, but I think I got an Aura Sphere either way. Got an Aura Sphere either way here. The start was so bad for me, so not feeling all that great. I thought for sure it was going to be Hidden Power Ice over Grass, though. Just because that's the usual, most common one you see, but those, maybe it makes more sense for Jolteon to have it the other way. I think I need to Draco Meteor. Or Shadow Ball. That did 36. Don't think this will kill. Problem. Yeah. He's looking to get up Stealth Rock, probably here. $120. Read the change to something else for the explosion. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. It's either Giratina or Dialga, I guess. Right? The Torterra is the scariest one. I think I gotta go Dialga. Okay, they are faster. True, I'm glad I did not, I'm glad I didn't do the different move, which was I was gonna almost bulk up. Kinda have to throw the Yanmega now. I can still maybe get a hit if I if I wake up here. Not a bad hit to get. Oh, now it is. Yeah. Do this one instead. Special defense drop. Now I Giratina. Shadow Ball into Draco Meteor was the plan, but for now we Aura Sphere. I don't know if there's a way for me to like beat this problem. This Torterra is a problem. That doesn't help either. Alright, I think I need a Choice Band Outrage. I think that's my only chance. But it's not looking good. They know it's choice band. Okay. Can I kill? No. I think I gotta go for one more hit and hope that it can kill. Kinda needed that to happen. Kinda needed that to happen. Okay. So. This seems unlikely. We know that Shadow Ball doesn't kill, so we have to Draco Meteor to kill. But then our special attack is lowered. So we probably lose either way. Unless I think our best chance is a crit Shadow Ball? Because yeah. Yeah, that was our best chance. That's frustrating. Alright, fine. You could just use the damn earthquake to kill me, asshole. You're not an asshole, but you still could have done it. What are you scared of? Earthquake and then you got Jolteon back up. What are you scared of? The problem is if you... Okay. Health Rock early, I guess. Or Mantine. We know first turn is gonna be guarantee sleep. Damn. There's the Stealth Rock. That works for me. I am faster. I will Earthquake. I will take that. Didn't do the Stealth Rock. Instead, just went for it. He might have had HP Ice, and that's why, they were like, oh, if he Stealth Rocks, then I get a 4x HP. Yeah, for sure. I will do this. See you later. Probably just Nidoking, right? Nidoking doesn't have anything great. I mean... Excuse me? Okay. That was 100% not killing. That was 100% not killing. So that's cool. Very fucking cool. Because one, their special attack was already weakened. I actually like this guy now. He said LOL lucky, like as in he got lucky, then I did feels bad, man. And he said, don't worry, I'm still gonna lose this one somehow. I was like, that's how I felt about the last couple. I feel ya. And then they shouldn't have said this part, but they did. I have no counter to Gliscor. I've lost to him in the last 3 fights. I don't really think that's true though, especially now that my Gliscor is already low. You could definitely fucking kill it with a Miss Magius or like Blossom. But whatever. Just because you don't have a super effective move doesn't mean it counters you. Like, Blossom is perfectly fine against Gliscor. But whatever. Whatever. This is gonna be Scarfed, probably. I think I'm just supposed to Thunderbolt. There's the Sucker Punch. If it didn't kill, I was going to Encore next so that they Sucker Punch after that. You are faster than me, so you are going to kill, but I just have to Thunderbolt anyway. Okay. Product doesn't seem awful here. Although it can have Thunderbolt, which is bad. He's typing things. Okay, he asked me if I run into unfriendly people, and I said yeah. Rude people. I think he is. Oh, hey, he said I'm one of the good ones. Ah, shit. I was hoping it wouldn't one-shot, but yeah, I still don't know why this guy thinks Miss Maggie's is guaranteed, like, killing, or rather, the Gliscor's guarantee winning. I think I just have to go for this. It's a bit of a weird situation. Ah! Double KO. Yeah, this is a weird one. You're faster than me. Yeah, this guy is. I think. Probably rest. Oh, now I'm gonna wake up. This is definitely a win for them. There's like no fucking chance this is a win for me. That's greedy. I have to rest. Oh. Oh shit. No, I very likely die here. Chat Tot did so much because it did 2 nasty plots, that's why. Oh, sleep talk rest. Oh, wow, yeah. Nah, this guy's fun. This guy's good. This guy's fun. I like this guy. We're having a chit chat back and forth. Oh God, Moonlight. But he already weakened his stuff, so we'll probably win here relatively. I think his only we're going back and forth, right? I was saying I think it'd have to be double Leaf Storm crit to have a chance. And he was saying the same thing. He's like, yeah, I think so too. Because Mantine's part flying, yeah. Probably has like 100. It probably has less. He said I ran out of Leaf Storms. Yeah, they were saying like they had Gliscor PTSD and stuff, and I was like, I think Gliscor's beatable here, blah blah blah. And then he was like, yeah, it was just the PTSD, and then and then he was like, now I have Mantine PTSD. All right, respect. Good jokes. Velocim probably had like 30 special attack. I guess it maxes out, right? Well, whatever. That was a weird one. That was a bit of a weird one. They got like a couple crits or something, but they also missed a hypnosis or two, so there was some evenness there. The chat taught part, I think me resting. So I like did a rest when I was still asleep from hypnosis. I wasn't sure when I was gonna wake up. I don't know if that was the right move or not. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just don't know. It might not have made a difference. Like maybe I surfed the first turn, then I would probably rest after that, after they did the nasty plot. But I think they did a nasty plot on the turn that I surfed. I already closed it, so I can't see. But got very lucky on the HP of Mantine just being like 2%. To be able to live through the chatter or whatever. So there is that. I'm gonna pee again. I got crit on the... Oh, true. Yeah, but their Miss Magius was also Life Orb while mine was Leftovers. And you could also argue that I won the speed tie. Well, not that... Yeah, because I guess we're expecting that since our Shadow Ball didn't kill them when they were at, like, I don't know, 80, maybe? Somewhere? We're thinking I would also live, even though they have Life Orb because I was at full, which I don't know. It certainly would have made a difference, but I don't know. I mean, it definitely would have been big because it would be faster than the Chatot or the Blossom. Chatot, it would have Thunderbolt, which is obviously super effective. Blossom, not as much, but at least they get a strong stab Shadow Ball. But even then, I don't know. I don't know Life Orb adds some percentage extra damage. Our build was maybe tankier, I don't know. Who knows? I said I was gonna go pee, so I'm gonna do that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think even if I had lost that one, just because having conversations with that dude, they were nice, and it was just funny chatter back and forth. So even if I didn't end up losing because of that crit, which didn't happen, but if it did, I would have been like, ah, that's all right. It was a close game. That guy that guy was cool, etc., etc., and such as and so forth. All right, hold on. Grab this thing. What have you been playing? Usually you're playing something. Although you're probably watching football, right? At the same time? Or are you watching football and me and playing? Hold on, a message. Hey, RPB. You were lurking? Nice. I feel like there was something I was gonna ask RPB. I'm forgetting that as well. Just forgetting everything. I've been trying my best to catch up on TI. I'm like always a day behind or half a day behind. But, you know, right now I'm still behind, but, and there's the Ludwig Invitational thing, which I've been watching some of that as well. So, that one, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that one. Yeah. Here's the situation. Actually, I think I have to. I think I have to close that game and wait. I was like, oh, I can open the game early, but I'm pretty sure I have to wait and open it after like the 8 o'clock-ish time. That's why I'm sort of just chatting right now. Chatting. for auto pet. We'll be there in some moments, but let's chat for now. Leaves have been falling, but I don't want to pick them up because they're not all fall yet. And to be fair, they're not all gonna fall before I have to start picking them up, but still. Although it's supposed to rain tonight / tomorrow / maybe Tuesday, so that'll probably knock a lot of them down. Maybe that means next weekend or something. I don't know. Earthbound music! Nice. The weather's gonna be weird, I think. I think it's supposed to be quite rainy / cloud / rain, like, you know, when they're, oh, there's like a 50% chance. That's not helpful in determining if you're actually gonna have rain or not type of thing. I think that's the situation. We're gonna have to keep an eye on it. It's what it comes to, I guess. Alright, Dem's asking me some questions. Need some education about melee. Asking about ice climbers, what constitutes bobble. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's try and see if the new weekly is up. I don't really know how it works. I've never... So, past couple Sundays, I've tried to do a recording after the stream, which is usually like, you know, 9 o'clock-ish or something. And then I know the new weekly. Oh shit, it is live. Oh, hello. Pause that. It's live! It's live! It's 8:02! It's live! Okay. Let's take a look at what's here first. Before we, Alright, let's do a little bit of analyses before we actually do an attempt of the weekly. Write down any notes that stick out. One thing that sticks out to me is sellables. Okay, so moth, sellables, level 1, ladybug. Do we have croissants? We do. Croissants, we got pills. Got all sorts of things going on. That's good. But what about the level 2 animals? We have bats, dodos, which go good with croissants. We have any hurt triggers? We have shrimp for the sellables. Pugs are whatever. We do have hurt triggers. There are hurt triggers. Bird. My screen that I use for chat is just like completely dying. Okay, blowfish, camel, badger, dog, tamarin, puppy. Okay, you always know a puppy is typically good. Toad, garlic. Okay, okay. Pineapples are live for snipers, but there aren't that many snipers. No dolphin, but there is for blowfish there are pineapples. Buffaloes, donkeys, hippos. Sure. Are there bison? No. No bison, so you don't have to like worry about levels in that regard. Mantis for death triggers, but I don't think there's many of that. Not a lot of that. No squirrel either. No deer either. The whale doesn't seem that great. Fox. Fox is not great because of pills, but there are seals, there's sharks. Okay, mantis shark. Husky. Hurt trigger side terror. Oh, there are lemons still. Lemons are always big. You know, lemons is big. Is always big. And then level 6 is snakes, octopuses, walruses, tigers. That's always a lot. Always a lot. Okay. There's also regular tiger, but no melon. Okay. All right, let's see how we do. Oops, plugged my audio. Okay, are we ready, chat? Okay, October 23rd. It's 8:07. New weekly just dropped on stream. Yeah, so brief look here. Things that stand out item-wise. Croissants. That means you can throw it on something early, sticks around. Gonna be decent. What also works with croissant? Dodos. We got multiple armors with garlic and lemon, but no melons. So again, I might be looking for my bat boy. But alternatively, we got ourselves a toad, which is also pretty good as an option for that. Pineapples are around, so snipes are in, but there's no dolphins, lynx, croc. There's not many snipes to be had, except for blowfish, snake, octopus, kinda. There are a lot of cell triggers on the early animals, but there's not much besides shrimp as far as things to go off of cell triggers at a quick glance. Ladybug croissant, I'm probably going to do that right away. Puppies are here, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't think worm is that great, but you do have seal, so like there is some food stuff and a fox, but fox on a weekly with a pill is always seems dangerous to me. No chocolate, so that's something to keep in mind. But there's no bison, so you don't really need to look for level 3s, and there's no links to also work with, you know, levels that you have going on. Mantis shark is around, so that's a big one. And I'm not going to make a call early on here. I think whale is bad this week. I don't see really much to go with it that seems amazing. And beyond that, white tiger walrus is always dangerous. So, I'm grabbing me one of these. I'm grabbing me one of these. And I'm rolling. I'm freezing. I'm rolling. This is better right now. But off to a great start. Actually, I'm going to go like this. Off to a great start. Okay, let's be the unintended hat. You guys ever seen that video of the dude with the bucket on his head that's on top of a car or something, and then they take off the bucket for another bucket? Made me think of that. I don't know. Anyway, we win the first round, so good start. Good start. Great start, maybe even. Yes, I'm buying one of you. Yes, I'm buying one of you. I'm not opposed to the moth, but at the same time, imagine if we kept the moth. I would rather do this. I know I could buy an apple and like make the first round even more likely to happen, but the triple bird triggers good too. So next turn, we got 2 levels we can just fire off, which seems pretty great. This will be able to take care of this and that, and that's a win. Fantastic. I feel very smart about that order, despite, you know, arguably that not being the biggest of deals. I think I'll take another level. I don't feel as great about it, but it's also a 3-5, so I think I'm taking it. I also... A croissant, an early croissant would be good, but no. So let's, I guess take this. And then, I don't know, something like that, maybe. No, this. Yeah. Why didn't I freeze the pill? What am I doing? Alright, that's fine. Also, did not appreciate you giving this guy the trigger, but you know what? It kind of worked because the camel died, so... I'm an early toad, you say? An early toad, you say? Alright, are we 3 for 3? No, we're 3 for 4. Pretty good. Doing the pill also is good with that, so... I'm gonna do this just right now. These two are... They might not necessarily be our best unit, but they're a pretty good unit. I think HP's gonna be hard to find. There's not much early scaling to apply to other animals. So I'm not opposed to a shrimp here, I guess is what I'm saying. But these units are also strong, so... Do not really have hurt triggers. A bat. I'm doing this. I'm rolling. I'm unfreezing because next level we get that. Maybe I should have been looking for levels instead. I think I like this order. I don't know why. But as you can see, a lot of attack, not as much HP. That's a big one of those. And unfortunately, this means the camel is gonna get 2 triggers. Thankfully, we'll still kill that guy. And we're gonna win the round, because a sheep is just really efficient at this point in the game. I would rather... You're gone. You're in. You're in. I have to keep 2 gold. I'd rather just roll. How dare you. I'd rather just roll again. It's like, I'm not even really that happy about it, but... Okay, I'm happier about that. Also not opposed to this. I think I shouldn't have frozen the sheep. I think I should just get rid of the sheep. Moth's gonna make that trade. I think we're in trouble, is what I think. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're drawing. Okay. Nice. I'll take it. I think I can do this. I think you probably shouldn't be here, though. I think I'll do this. Yeah. I think I'll grab this. One of you do I want? I think you. And then I can buy one more unit. I guess I should have kept the sheep, huh? But let's, No, woodpecker's not good because of the camels, huh? Guess I'm just gonna buy you again. You're gonna go like this. Don't hit the sheep. Ah! Why'd you have to hit the sheep? I am betrayed. There's no way we win this one. No way we win this one. Okay, we've fallen off. Dangerously fallen off. Cell triggers? Okay. This is a good start? Interesting. Interesting. My units are all on medium. I think I take you. I just have to buy one thing or buy nothing, huh? Well, we're pretty confident we're keeping the puppy, so that's why I decided to do it that way. At first, I was thinking maybe I sell this bluebird, but not this round. Having to keep 2 gold is quite limiting. It's a big camel. Big camel. Okay. Those not trading was not great. Those also, the math, were just off by 1 there for a draw in 2 different cases. So that one kind of hurt. It's only a 7-5. But you're only an 11-8. Well, I guess that's better. And you have the croissant. Okay. Do this. Do this. This. Sell. Honk. Do this. Roll. The bat, you say. So I can roll, sell. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to do the puppy this turn, does it? No. Well, no. I say no. But we do want you next turn. I don't know what to do about this order. Also, no armor yet on anyone on the team. Okay. Hitting there is good. Oh, that made the game is lagging. The game was that was lagged my game. Okay, we're good. I don't know what happened there, but that was a little strange. Got a little crazy there for a moment. But okay, first attempt, 5 out of 9, and we can get a level 6. Pretty good. I also think the bat is, the Triceratops isn't great, but neither is the bat. The Triceratops it's got more HP. We want to be selling things, but the snake is a good unit. But then where do we go from here? Because if we want to keep the snake, then that means we gotta sell another thing as well. I guess this is happening. Okay. We can roll and buy something, or I can buy, sell, no. Roll and buy something. A croc or a toad? A toad's better for this turn. Say that, but we aren't on lethal, so I think this is what we gotta do. Toads make it strange because, okay, no toad here. That map is a little unfortunate. These trade though, so that's not so bad. These trade, and then this trades, and then we lose. The tired streamer. And then there's one of these. Okay. We just gotta go for this. Then 8 gold. So I buy, go to 5, sell, go to 6, buy. I don't know. We'll keep you here for a moment. I guess I'm just buying, selling, buying. I don't think we're getting quite enough done, but at the same time, feels like the matches we've lost have been kind of close too. The weakness here is huge. Wait, is it not enough still? It's not enough still. Not quite as huge. Not quite as huge. Okay, this is good. This is not good. The HP here is not good. If it was a level 1 sheep, we would have drawn. Okay, alright. I feel like our team wasn't bad. Maybe the order's bad. Maybe we gotta throw a garlic on that puppy. But 5 wins first try. We can deal with that. We can live with that. I can live with that. So if I can live with that, then you have to live with it. Because I'm the one controlling the game right now. So you should calm down. Okay, do this. I wish I had that duckling back. Order. The awkward astronauts. Alliteration. I didn't really even look otherwise. Okay. We draw. Pretty thankful draw there too. Duck me. That could be interpreted other ways. Bird me? Bird me. Yeah. Do it this way so we get 2 bluebird triggers. Oh, baby! It's not even really worth going for level 3. Also, you're pretty useless right now. Change the order like this. Okay. This is likely a round 2 losing type of team. Unless everyone else also has 1 HP. But this beaver at the back is gonna be the end of us. If we had switched the second bluebird and the ladybug, we would have been living, but we are not living. Okay, I'm not too excited by that. Okay, now I have to be excited by that. I guess I buy 1. Roll. And then you can go away now. This is psychotic. Okay. I really didn't want you to hit the ladybug because this ladybug is leaving. I think we're just losing. No, we're drawing. Alright, thankful. I'm thankful for the draw. I think I'm gonna do this. Well, no, I'm gonna buy this. Then I'm gonna sell this. Wish I sold. Well, no. Now I'm gonna sell this again. We're going Big Badger apparently. Roll. You could level up the Badger, but it is a little. The pug will die. So that's an idea. How about we sell you once? We get a trigger, we roll again, and we throw a pig out there because it's a sellable unit. And then we go here, and then you're here. I do like the early shrimp. Like I said, I do feel that HP is harder to come by. The math there was kind of nice. No units frozen, so better chance of a badger showing up. I think taking an early skunk is fine. Wish that didn't happen. Thanks. It is a little awkward because I kind of think, I mean, this is almost a level 2 Tamarin, you know what I mean? I'll skunk me for a round and then roll. I mean, our units, this being a level 1 is not, you know, amazing, so this, we could abandon the selling thing pretty soon, but our Badger's big, so there is that. Camel's good, but we don't have much ways to give it HP. Besides this shrimp, that is not that exciting. You're gonna die. Trade. We are gonna win. We're gonna draw. If there was honey, I would have bought it, to be fair. There we go. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Do I get rid of my bird, or do I keep the skunk? Do I get rid of the bird, or do I keep the skunk? I'm getting rid of the skunk. Don't hit the... There you go. Okay. It's not, you know, the most exciting buy, but if we could get this Tamarin to level 2, and if the Bluebird would actually hit the Tamarin for once, then this looks pretty decent. This will kill that, and then kill that. They do have a big puppy, but we have a big other stuff. So, this big badger in the back. Making it happen. I don't think... Okay. Freeze. I really want you to get level 2. A hippo might even be easier than a buffalo. But if we're doing the vine, well... What am I doing? I don't want a puppy. Too late for a puppy. Hippo or buffalo? Good work. I guess you would want a duckling first in case it hits the Tamarin. You could also just abandon the shrimp. But I guess we're doing that. Then I'm thinking on a moment. Tamarin there would have been so high. It's weird because the shrimp's only level 1, but we sort of want to be buying and selling if we're buffaloing anyway. It's a little awkward. I guess I'm doing it. I don't know. It's not the best buff, but it is a buff. They really wanted me to go level 3 Bluebird, huh? Okay, let's do this for now. We keep this because it's a good buy sell. Shrimp. Maybe the shrimp's going because the bird at least gives buff without any work. But again, as we know, what the hell am I gonna do here? That math is just so bad. That math was just so bad. Alright. If I sell you, Hippo is not going to gain any attack ever. But you will have a lot of HP. And HP is the hardest thing to come by, as far as we know. So the question is, sell this. I buy. I sell. I sell. I mold. I sell. I buy. I know he's running out of triggers now, but I don't want any of you. I don't really want any of you either. Think about that. Crazy because you're like a buy-sell sort of situation. I guess I'll take a slightly boosted camel. And then I think I'll actually get rid of this shrimp probably. It's only level 1. Why did you do this? Slightly boosted camel for 1 turn. Okay, alright. It's not gonna live, but it trades. We got a trigger. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I thought we were doing so well, man. What happened? We only have 2 wins? I thought this team was kind of nice. Roll. Does the order matter here? I don't think so. I guess I'll take a fox for a turn because it'll eat something. Why couldn't you have just ate the pear? I feel we just don't have any attack. And all these monsters showing up now that weren't showing up before, which I don't appreciate. And now we got level 2 skunks. But wait, we win. The badger! The badger! Seeing a lot of puppies and such. That kind of stinks. So, not having level 2 of this has been not great. Lemons are up now, but we won't see any, I bet. Okay, that is helpful. That's not helpful right now. But I also feel like a lemon on you is gonna be better than buying any unit. So I hope that that's true. Can't. In 1 bluebird trigger, I guess. Maybe. That's. Wait, there's a llama. That is the biggest llama I've ever seen. Okay, wait. Do we draw somehow? No, it's. Yes! Yes! Oh, the best honey badger. Somehow we only have 3 wins. There's absolutely no chance we can get to 10. There is no chance we can get to 10. Unless. I should have sold and bought that first, but. That's trigger for the buffalo. He has no more. A walrus is a chance. Except it's not good with the honey badger. Wait a second. Maybe we've gone too far. We're not doing the seal thing. We're gonna need to sell you and then do that and that. I gotta put you up here, but I don't love it. But we kind of needed to hit the seal. It hit the honey badger. I'm officially terrified. Wait, but they also have a big honey badger. Okay. We're playing a dangerous game with this walrus that has a honey badger hanging out, but you know. I suppose that's what's happening. A mushroom is not the worst. And then we can roll and buy and sell. I guess I'll keep this as a backup. So we sell, we buy, we sell. We feed. Gotta be you, right? Yeah. And then we buy a bat. The bat! This hippo is not getting any more buffs is something that I'm realizing. Unless I start feeding it food. Alright, they got a husky team. We lose. Like, it's just... Don't hit the buffalo again? Okay. The badger is not really what I wanted. Oh, maybe it is? No, it's not. No. 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 The dancing nuts. Dangling nuts? Whatever your name was. Okay. Or that team feels like... Compared to my last team, I feel like this team was better. It had a big dude with a lemon. But somehow we only got 4 wins. Okay, let's do one more. You know I like the bird. I'm not opposed to a mouse, but... Alright, well. There you have it. Okay, honey badger seems okay, but it's not... Certainly not my preferred, situation. A disgruntled... Balls. Nasty balls. Come on. Come on, you just... Look. GG? I guess it was a GG. This is a draw. If I brought a cricket, it's a win. I bet crickets give you a lot more wins early this week, just because there's so many units with 1 HP. I feel like that's not a crazy call. Hear me out. Game. Now the reason for that was because I don't want the mouse to get hit with the buff from the bluebird. So I'd rather get an extra apple out of it. No faint triggers, so that happens. The math. The math. We gotta hope to get a level, I guess. I'm tempted by the shrimp again, but you know what? How dare you? How dare you? This cannot be good. This cannot be good. But we have so many chances for a level 2. Next turn. Plus the back and trade with the moth buff. Why would you dodoing your front unit like that plus the moths is a bad move. It's just actually a bad move, but I don't know why they did that one. Save this. How dare you? Please! I'm offended. I'm offended. Okay. This is good buy sell, but like, we kind of need a level to show up. Fine. 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 What I do think could be good is, wow, that math was bad. Is, frog plus, or sorry, toad plus an early garlic would just go insane, right? I guess early garlic always goes insane anyway, but... I mean, a camel with a lot of boosted health early seems not bad. That's a heck of a noise. I think I'm also gonna do this. I don't know. We just did the buy sell thing. I'm not opposed to it, but I'm also just mad at the shrimp for not getting level 2 that whole last run. I don't see a world where, well, we get a couple triggers. No, we get one trigger. We do not have a chance. It's all coming apart, apparently. When you don't get the levels, it's rough. When you don't get those early levels, it's rough. Okay. And now I'm at the point where like, oh, maybe I should wait till next round, get us something, but what am I gonna kill? What am I gonna kill? I think I should take it, but I'm left confused. What do I kill with you? Sell a skunk to kill a moth? Sell a bluebird that's got a croissant to kill a skunk? I guess for this round, it would be better to do this. I don't remember. Oh, it paid off. We got the moth instead. I'm not opposed to a 3-bat. The bird is slightly more immediate compared to the skunk. Their team looks terrifying. Okay, the weakness with the bat there was huge because it made it so the camel got the kill. However, I do feel as though I'm in danger. However, I'm not in danger. Turns out I'm not in danger at all. It is hard to get levels on these later... Okay, well... Right. Right. I knew it was gonna kill that, and I still froze it. I knew that was gonna happen, and I still did it. Okay, so you're gonna kill this next. So that way... So that way... we have no units with foods on them. Yeah, that's what it was. I had to still finish my thought process there. You're not bad for a put there to get killed thing. You're also not bad for that reason. I mean, you only buff that, but which would I rather have? Probably the mole. But yeah, let's do something like... Although I could... maybe the flamingo was better, actually. I don't know. Okay. Some triggers on both sides here. But mine went better. That's a desperation garlic right there. But early husky is nice. Now the question is, am I gonna try to level the husky or am I gonna try to level the mammoth or mantis? Well, I could do one roll first either way, so you know, maybe it would have given me info. I think we're huskying and this camel is gonna go relatively soon. It's just still decent at this point to get some triggers, so maybe I should have done the mantis because we needed to scale up faster, but I don't know. This scales up the whole team. This will get a... Oh, the skunk factor, huh? Okay, we lose. They also have a husky. You also have a husky, huh? Okay. You're still getting hits, so I don't want to sell you, but at the same time, we kind of need... We definitely can't go llama. Code's really good right now. Always need something for... But we also have a bat already anyway, so I guess maybe we don't do that. I'm not opposed to like a Triceratops getting buffed. Like, I don't want to roll first, but... A bat? Willing to do a bat? Friend bot, I think I could just roll first. I don't think buying a box makes a huge... Let's get a donkey here for a turn, huh? Yeah, let's get a donkey. Not seeing the levels with the Mantis or Husky yet. The smooth lizard. That help me or hurt me? That helps me draw, I guess. Only 3 wins. Damn. And damn. Double damn. Okay. Okay. I would take a toad for a turn instead of the other things. A lot of weakness we're going to be giving out. I'm kind of thinking maybe we switch the order, though. Kind of thinking we switch the order now. Which is a little awkward for the Triceratops, but... yeah. Let's go with that. And the only thing that makes it a little worse, it makes the toad worse because, oh, that's, I wish I had done the other. Oh, but the weakness! The weakness! Oh my god, that was so important. That was so important. Yes, that other unit was a woodpecker. Maybe we could repeat an extra bat. Doesn't seem that amazing. We're only giving 1-1. And if we're doing Mantis, feels like this is the same thing but better. That has to be better. Because now I can throw this. Now I can throw this on you. And now I don't have another unit. Well. Yeah, well, I wish I didn't do that. Because now he has to kill something. Or does it not kill if it's empty? Maybe, I don't know. God, I feel stupid. Probably deserve to lose this one. Probably deserve to lose. I don't know, maybe it doesn't work. Who knows? Weakness? They also have a level 2 bat. Theirs hit our Mantis. But this hits here, and then we win still. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that kindness. Okay, we've made it to 5. You reach all the way over there with those stubby arms? They're not that stubby. They're just folded. Anyway. Point is, not that great for me for that to have happened. Okay. That's something I could be interested in. And then we just gotta buy this as our last. It's not great. We're kind of all in on the Mantis. So we just gotta pray for no weakness, which so far there is not weakness. This is gonna let us through and kill this, and then we gotta hope we have enough attack stats to kill this. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had a successful dragon run. Here's the thing, I'm not getting level 1 units. I need tier 1 units, and I'm not getting them. At least this will give me some stats. And then I just gotta roll. No tier 1, oh, there is a tier 1 unit. But I'd rather buy this tier 1 unit or buy a lionfish for a turn. Probably the tier 1, but just because we don't want this anymore. Probably just because of the fact that a walrus is hard to pass up. That will be one we end on next time. Yeah, shark is also good with mantis, but I think we're past that point. I mean, maybe you could instead of dragon, but I think we have not gotten as much buffs with this dragon as I would have liked. Please hit the buffalo. Thank you. That's actually still not good enough, maybe? Snipe it? Snipe it? Oh. We lose 100%. Yeah. Even without the weakness, we were losing. Damn. Well, I gave it a good old try. There was certainly some changes that could have been made. You could see potentials for certain types of builds if a shark showed up earlier with Mantis. There's definitely sell buying with Dragon. There's a lot of tier 1s that sell buy. I just didn't see them. Dragon seems risky, but I just want it to go off once. I just want to get it once. But hey, we got 6. Not the most, you know, hog off start to the week, but maybe we can get another one in here. Let's try to get the 10 piece early this time, okay? Let's not stress ourselves out, all right? Damn, chat. I ended the recording, but damn, chat. I was hoping. Mantis, now that I think about it more, seems really good this week, though. There's some high tier units to be killing, like a walrus. And then beyond that, there's like some middling ones to kill that aren't that amazing, like a flamingo. It's basically flamingo, I guess you could say bear. I guess you could say sheep to get a sellable afterwards. But beyond that, it's not too crazy. You know, it's something. I want to go again, but it's about that time, I think. It's 8:50, you know, it's not quite 9 o'clock yet, but I think we can't really do another one because it might take long, so. But yeah, I think it's about that time. Alright, well, you know what, at least we beat, Pokemon Spirits and Legends. Beat Red, even though we were super underleveled by like 20 for almost every unit. Fucking made it happen, so. I was expecting it to take longer, which made other things a little crazier, but thanks for hanging out, I suppose. Tomorrow will be pad as per usual, and yeah, I don't know. Figure it out. Probably go back to, I'm thinking Wednesday, try to do the Unity games, maybe. Well, but we're so close to Halloween, I don't know. Maybe we save for after Halloween, finish the Unity. I don't know what other spooky games I can do between now and Halloween, but I should probably try to see if there's something. If you guys have any in mind that are like, I can easily yoink or something. Not yoink like steal, but yoink like they're free and play them. Because we have what, Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday's Halloween? Is Sunday Halloween? Monday's Halloween, but whatever. Sunday stream Halloween stuff too, sure. Anyway.